Friends, let me introduce you to a subject which is the core of a cost and management accountant, operations management. This is a part of your intermediate paper 9, having its advanced stages discussed in paper 17 as well as paper 15 at the final level. If you look into the word operations, it starts from procurement to consumption. From procurement to consumption, we are going to manage. It's an end-to-end management. End-to-end management. But managing what? We are going to manage the operations of the business, which basically will speak about the functional areas. Functional areas of management. What do we mean by these functional areas then? These functional areas shall consist of, let us say, the functions are purchase, production and sales. When we talk about purchases, then it would be leading to either materials or services. We have to procure materials or procure services. We have to convert the raw material to finished product, and you have to sell the goods to get the customer's satisfaction. So when you purchase materials or procure services, you have to make a decision that your cost has to be at the minimum level. Optimum cost is your strategy. Production, hold the goods for production, make the goods produced in such a way so that there is minimum of wastage, high quality and the cost. Quality is high, cost is low and minimum wastage. These are the major factors. If this can be done, then we lead to selling the goods to the customers at a price which will be affordable to them. It's an affordable price which will lead to customers' satisfaction. These are the pillars which we need to discuss, and we have to take into consideration the partners, the channel partners who are there serving the industry or serving your company and helping you to reach the objective of customer satisfaction. So once again, let me review it. Purchase of materials and services. Materials are to be procured economic ordering quantity. We have discussed it in materials. There has to be a level of stock, maximum level, reordering level, minimum level, and then we talk about the minimum quantity to be purchased, that is the EOQ, economic ordering quantity, so that the total cost of procurement is minimum. When you procure services also, it has to be on a real time basis, services are to be procured. Production, raw materials to finished goods. What do you require? You need to then go and find out what is the best possible process which we need to apply. if I draw down with production, it will refer to the process flow, the process layout, the plant capacity, and so on and so forth. And when you are leading to this process flow and sales to meet the customer's satisfaction, you will then have to make a product design. So, if you start from a reverse engineering way, you need to satisfy the customers by giving them a product which is most acceptable by them at the minimum cost possible. So, you have to design a product. Accordingly, you will make a production process, a flow of production, the process layout, so that there is a minimum of wastage, minimum idle time, there is no time overrun, there is no overtime premium paid, there is no breakdown of machine, and so on and so forth. And then depending upon your plant capacity, you are going to decide what will be the production level, because if there is a plant capacity which is either underutilized, then the recovery, the overhead recovery rate will be higher. This is a part of your paper 8 overheads. The overhead recovery rate will be higher. As a result, the price will be higher, and I am confident that you as a businessman will never take the opportunity to increase your price by keeping your capacity idle. As a management accountant, we have to look into the different aspects. So, we must know what is the process, what is the activities, what are the activities, how do we optimize resources. Let me discuss further production, and then for this we must know the activities. What are the activities involved? And friends, from here came the evolution of ABC, which is very near and dear to us, activity based costing, which is a part of your syllabus in paper 10. Again, this is covered in paper 15 of the final level. Similarly, you have to sell the goods to the customers, sales at a price which is competitive. That means you have to keep in mind the prices offered by your competitors in the market. In that case, what you do? You go and find out TC, not total cost, but target cost. So, please understand that as a cost and management accountant, you have a greater role to play. It is not within the financial statements only, but you have to go and find out how to compute the cost of a product or ascertain the cost of a service. While mentioning about production, let me also consider the importance of services which is procured for the purpose of continuing the production. When we are mentioning about services, this can be within the production process or this can be used for customers after goods are sold, which is known as after sales services. Nothing is free. You have to embed the cost of these after sales services also when you are computing cost of a particular product or a service. Based on what? Based on certain estimates, certain forecasts. These forecasts, these estimates can be done by the help of forecasting, rather time series analysis. You have to find out what are the products or what are the activities which are related with each other, which are not related with each other. When we say related, we speak about correlation, and when we say they are not related, we term regression analysis. When we are trying to imitate the real world, then we term it as simulation. And when we are talking about services, allocating jobs, assignment, transporting goods from one place to another, transportation, how many service providers you want to maintain to serve your customers, whether there will be a queue or not, we use queuing theory. How to optimize resources, we use formulation. We first frame out what is the problem, so we first formulate the problem. So we use formulation of linear programming problems, and thereafter what we do, we try to solve it either graphically or by simplex method. So let us now make a quick review about the operations management. Mind it, we are going from procurement to the destination. In this process, what are we doing? We are trying to reduce the total cost at the minimum so that there is a profit maximized, which will be a part and parcel again linked with your financial management. What is the objective? Objective is profit maximization. Friends, now profit maximization is replaced by satisfaction maximization. Satisfaction for whom? For the customers. If the customers are happy, your business grows. Else you are in a difficult position. So financial management speaks about profit maximization, wealth maximization. Operation management supports the entire cause. How do you maximize profit? Is it by increasing selling price? No, by decreasing the cost. How do you decrease the cost? By make effective use of resources. What resources? Materials resources, human resources, and the machines or the capital equipments which are there. How do you maximize the profit then? Is it by again increasing the selling price? Answer is no. If you refer back, customers will be satisfied if there is a quality product. In between, to maintain quality, you need to install the best quality machinery or the capital equipments, and also see that there are less of breakdowns, and time spent for maintenance are more for planned maintenance than for unplanned maintenance. So having said this, this is an overview of operations management, and let us now go ahead to discuss how do we maximize the profits, how do we maximize the efficiency of resources, how do we optimally use the resources for the profits and gains of the business.